Hello, welcome to my brand new Let's Play for my brand new mod pack, Phoenix 2018. I'll be your host, John, and this will be the typical first episode of any Minecraft thing ever, modded or not. We're gonna go punch some trees and get some wood, because that's what you do in Minecraft for some reason. It doesn't matter why, that's what we do. That's what you have to do. So instead of worrying about me punching trees and doing things, let's see if I can read the mod list while I'm trying to, do the intro stuff. So, what kind of mods are in here? Well, we have Actual Additions. It's a very fun mod that I have liked a lot since the 1.7 days. We also have Aroma Backup and Aroma Dimensional World. I've never actually done Aroma Dimensional World, but it creates a world for mining, so that sounded kind of like a good idea. Alright, plenty of stone around here, so let's collect some of that. Alright, we've also got better builder's wands, always a good idea, because building is very, it can be annoying. So if you have to place a lot of blocks in a row, especially. So, better builder's wands. The builder's wands from the first X Utilities wasn't too bad, but it was a little bit difficult to get, and then I don't know how it worked in EU2, but they were difficult to get if you didn't just find one. So this gives a tiered system of wands you can use to place blocks in different ways. So you can get into it very early game, which is helpful because, you're going to want to lay stuff out pretty much from the get-go. Alright, also got Block Craftery. It's kind of a successor to Carpenter's Blocks. It allows you to make different kinds of blocks and add textures to them, so you can have different kinds of doors and angled blocks and roofs and whatnot. I always think I'm going to use this, and I never end up doing that, but who knows? Maybe this time will be different. Got Titania. Titania, I never played it 1.7, but I played it in 1.10, and it became one of my favorite mods. The mechanics are just really interesting, so I like Botania quite a bit. Of course, I still love Thaumcraft, but Botania is a pretty cool magic-like mod, I suppose. There's a magic and tech mod. Got chicken chunks for chunk loaders. Chisel, because it's always fun to have better looking blocks, and Chisel brings that with us. We've got the Dank Null, which is a successor to Dev Null. I think it actually does a few more things that the Dev Null did not do, so some neat stuff there. Alright, so let's see, how do I get out of here? Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, the Dank Null. There's also Dark Utilities. It adds a lot of different cool things like mob vector plates and a timer and a lot of things really. Alright, the Diet Hopper, a new mod by Tema, which allows you to have a different hitbox, or, bounding box, I guess, for the hopper, so you can access items that are behind them. So that is extremely useful. Let's see, let's toss the wood tools. I don't need any more. I think I saw some more iron or coal or something over here. Yeah. Alright, there's the elevator mod. It's a successor to the Open Blocks elevator. Open Blocks had just so many cool things, but after 1.7 it just kind of, no one kept it up. And I was really surprised about that, considering that it was all open source, so anyone could have continued that at 1.10, but I guess no one did until, it takes someone to, A, really want it back, and then have the knowledge to program it, and the will to do so. So, I mean, I know Java, but I've tried to make mods before. I don't care that much. Alright, where were we? So, Ender.io. Ender.io is back. That's awesome because Ender.io is amazing. I love Ender.io. I loved thermal expansion ever since I think I played version 2 was the first one I saw, maybe Minecraft 1.5, I'm thinking. And but Ender.io came along, and I'm not gonna say it's better. It's really just different, but it is really incredible what Ender.io can do, especially with conduits. So, and they added, the system of tiers and things for sag milling, which, they added some interesting mechanics. So it's not just a ripoff of thermal expansion or, whatever other mods are like that, Buildcraft, Industrial Craft, yada yada. It's they do similar things, but in a new way. So I really like Ender.io quite a bit. Mostly the conduits. The conduits are my favorite thing, and now they even have refined storage conduits. So they added AE2 conduits at some point, maybe even AE1, I'm not sure, because I didn't play the mod until 1.7 when AE2 was out. But yeah, so now we can have a single block space conduit for refined storage, which will be very useful in time. Alright, along with Ender.io, there's Ender Storage and Ender Take, so different kinds of storage that crosses dimension, both liquid or item. So those are going to be very useful. We've got Environmental Creepers, which is, I don't know if I like the name of the mod. I understand why they called it that, but not a fan of the name exactly. So basically, it allows you to tweak creeper behavior. So the creepers will, maybe not destroy the blocks, and by default, the configuration I've got set up, it will not destroy everything that it blows up. It'll drop all the items, which is what I want. So I am heading around looking for sheep. Let's see, we'll keep talking about a few things. Is that sheep over there? It might be sheep over there. We also have Extra Utilities 2. Extra Utilities was one of my favorite mods ever. Tema is really amazing, and really considering that was his first mod, so that was a really interesting thing that he did. EU2, I like it, but I feel like it changed so many things that it was not the same as it was. So I still liked it, but it was quite different. Okay, so it says there are sheep right over there. So let's just go around this forest. Or really I should go through it, but let's see here. Hello, sheepy. Oh, I heard it. I heard him. There you are. Alright, there we go. Got the wool I will need for my bed. So, sorry, where was that Extra Utilities 2? Yeah. Then we've got the gravestone mods, so if I die, all my stuff will be left behind for me somewhere. That will be a good thing. Let's see here. What kind of wood do we have available? I like oak wood the best, I think. I know, it's the default, it's very plain, but what can I say? It's my favorite. Although, I am partial to dark oak wood too. Just the trees make such shades. I don't like that exactly. Is that flax? Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, we've got Industrial 4 going, which I haven't played with yet, but it's supposed to be a successor to MFR. So MFR, I don't know if they had MFR 110. That was part of the COFH team, and none of their mods got updated till, maybe the very last part of 110. So I don't know. I didn't ever play with it in 110. Let's see here. Better make that bed so I can sleep. Oh, good. I got all the same colors of wool. In 1.12, even vanilla Minecraft adds different colored beds, so you have to use the same kind of wool. Which, whatever. Alright, so... Oh yeah, Industrial 4 going. So, it's supposed to be the successor to MFR, Mine Factory Reloaded. I hope so, because that was also a very cool mod. Used it a lot for animal breeding. Let's see here. We've got inventory tweaks. I noticed that a lot of people are shying away from that, and I know it's got, you know, it can cause weird problems, but I like having my tools replaced in my inventory. I like having things sortable, and I think the sorting works pretty well with the defaults. So, unfortunately, sometimes you get other mods that sort things too, and if they conflict, really weird things happen. Like I had inventory sorter and inventory tweaks on. I didn't realize it, but the middle click sort, wow, it seemed almost random for what it would do. So you want to make sure when you have mods that tweak inventories that they don't conflict. So I took out the ones from the pack that I did not want, and I'm left with the ones that I do want. So, also got iron backpacks that will allow us to make different backpacks for holding things. And I also put iron chests in the mod. I often use Actual Editions crates, but I don't know. Maybe I won't because they're so OP. I mean, you can store so much stuff in them, and they even work with tables now, crafting tables, so you can just like shift like your inventory into them with JEI. So they didn't back in 1.10, or at least they didn't with the Tinker's Construct table. So I don't know. I feel that's a little bit OP, so I may or may not use it. I put iron chest to give myself the option. I don't know what I'll do. I'll find out when I do it. Let's see here. So, also got JEI, obviously, just enough items. Successor to NEI, which was successor to TMI, which was successor to, I don't know, probably something else. Maybe TMI was the first, I don't really know. I think it was. But I was never around for TMI. I was only there in the NEI days. One thing I really missed from NEI, it had a bunch of different inventory tweaks too. So you could right-click when you were crafting something in the crafting stack, and you'd get just one stack of whatever it was. So if you were shifting, I don't know, wood to planks, you wouldn't have to convert your entire thing. So if you had a stack of oak wood and you wanted to get just a stack of planks, you could right-click on that, and that behavior seems to have worked in 1.10, but the 1.12 port, it doesn't seem to be working, so, whatever. Alright, so, there goes my axe. Give me another axe real quick. And then we'll go do something else. Alright, got me another axe. Alright, so that's probably enough wood for now. I don't want to live in a forest hill. I like living by the forest, but not in the forest. So, let's see what else is out here. So, there's a great wood tree over there. It's like a plains area. Oops, ow. Take this wild growing rice. Let's see, that's a plains area. So it's a little bit. Is that a sheep or a cow? That's a cow. Okay. Yeah. So journey map, obviously, it's in the top right corner. I don't know where I would be without journey map because I get lost all the time. I never knew where I was before maps. So I am very grateful to things like Journey Map and all of its predecessors, because in my opinion it is awesome. I used to be pretty adamant that AE was my all-time favorite mod, but you know, I'm using refined storage instead of AE, so I don't know, can I still say that? Maybe. But anyway, I don't know what my favorite mod of all time is. All I know is that there are mods I play with and like a lot, and Journey Map is definitely on that list. Alright, so I don't really want to go digging right now. I want to find a place to call my home. So here's a plains area near water. I want to be able to go back to the forest. That's a forest hill. This, maybe I'll just... there's too many holes in this world over here. I don't want to do with that. Alright, let's see. Alright, keep going while I look for a place that I want to call home. Let's see here. Light level overlay reloaded. That's something I just turned on and off real quickly. It will tell you what light levels are shining on a block, and it will be displayed in red if mobs can spawn there, and it will be green otherwise. So a replacement for, you know, some of the NEI features that did that back in the day. Let's see here. Maybe I'll just make a hole in the ground for my first little base. I mean, it doesn't need to be anything, right? And this already exists. Nah, I'm gonna make a house. A very basic house, but a house. Okay, yeah, here's what I'm gonna build. Okay, that's all fine. Let's keep going with the mod list. So, we have MC Multiparts. Let's see here. I like to keep my building within a chunk, so I'm going to clear out all of this terrain here, and I am oddly attached to the Y level that I am at, so I am at Y64, which is where I want to be. Gonna need a bit of dirt to fill in that area over there, so that will have to be done. Alright, yeah, let's see, how much dirt do I have? I've got some. Alright, so after over MC Multipart, which does, you know, multi-part stuff, that's always cool, you know, getting covers and whatnot. I will enjoy hiding things later on. Alright, let's see here. Alright, that's not bad. Okay, got me a nice little cleaned out area. Okay, so I've got mob grinding utils, so X Utilities lost a lot of its things for doing mob grinding, but mob grinding utils brought a lot of them back, and other things too. So that's pretty cool. Let's have automated mob farms. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, so also have mouse tweaks. That makes it so that you can scroll with your mouse wheel and switch items back and forth from different inventories and crafting tables and whatnot. There's a few other things that it does. I don't know quite all the things. It's kind of trying to bring back some features that I think NEI had originally. Alright, there's the Nether Portal fix, which, you know, isn't like a big mod thing, and I haven't played with it, but in theory, what it's supposed to do is make it so that Nether portals will not transport you to the wrong location when you come back, which is nice because sometimes they do that, and that's irritating. Alright, I do have some cobblestone, that's good. Oops, okay. Alright, not enough wands. That's a pretty cool mod. Adds different wands that do different things. What am I doing? I told you we have better builder's wands. I should be using builder's wand. Should also be figuring out. Let me go to sleep, like now. Alright, yeah, so enough wands gives us a lot of cool things we can do. I'm going to go through all of them right now, but trust me, pretty cool stuff. Alright, there we go. Ha! This is why Builder's Wands are awesome. Because they can just lay things out for me. And if this seems OP, just keep in mind it is tiered. It only do 5 blocks at a time. It only place them horizontally. So, you know, it's not entirely, you know, OP. Maybe it is a little bit, but not terribly. I don't think. Home. Get my first marker point. Alright, let's see. Do I have any more? Of course I do. I got tons of that stuff. Alright, there we go. See, I used to be able to right click and get a stack of that. That's what I wanted, but I don't have that right now. So it's fine though. Alright, so I need to place my oak wood. 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of forgot to put something else down there. Oh. Alright, shovel's gonna break soon, so I better replace that. Alright, where was I? Ah, yes, quark. Quark is, you know, I don't even know how to explain quark, because quark does a million little things, like almost literally. It tweaks so many vanilla mechanics and adds other cool little things that are amazing. It is supposed to do tool replace and sorting, but it did not work for me as well as inventory tweaks, so you know, I'm just going to use what works for me. Alright, let's see here. I need some doors. Well, it's one door I suppose, but you get 3, so. Alright, so quick leaf decay. You've seen that already. That's what makes the leaves, you know, decay quickly. So I don't have to wait for them, which is nice. Now, okay, so what I was showing you about the horizontal part, I cannot build up like this. I can build over like this, but I can't build up. So Builder's Wands, you know, until I get iron, I have to build all of these by hand. So, you know, I don't think it's OP for this level. I think it's fine. Alright, I'm going to have the front door here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, blank. That should have been a shovel. There we go. Alright, here's my front door. Alright, so also have ranged pumps. That's a it's a fix for the fact that Ender.io lost its ranged pump. I think it does a few other things that maybe Ender.io. Say Ender.io? I meant X-Utilities. That X-Utilities did not do, so that's always cool. Alright, I want windows there. I don't have any glass right now. I need a roof. I think I'm going to make this wall solid. Can I use my wand like this? No. No, I didn't think so. Once I get the iron wand, that you can use like that, but the stone wand, pretty much like it is. Alright, for now, I'm just gonna fill this all in with planks, assuming I, have enough. Alright, I don't, so we'll just turn this hardwood into planks and it'll be fine. Alright, I need more cobblestone too. I got 15, that's not gonna work. Alright, can't make my roof yet, but we'll get there. Alright, so I've also got Reauth. I don't know anything about that. I've heard that its purpose is to make it so that if your token invalidates, you don't have to close your client to log back in, which is awesome because that is really, really annoying. Alright, let's see here. Crafting station. I think I'll put that here. Yeah, I'll put that here for now. And then, let's see here. Let's make a couple chests. We'll get 4 for now. I don't know if it'd be by the window though. I don't like that by the window. It would be too tall. Well, I guess that's when I upgrade to iron chest something. All right. I'm gonna put my tinker stuff, the rest of that over here once I'm ready to build that. Let's go ahead and put up all of this stuff. Alright, I want one more chest. I want to put that over here. This will be for my equipment. Let's see here. I might take the bed with me for now. I haven't decided. Alright, that looks fine for the moment. Let's see here. Rest of the mods. So, Reborn Storage. Again, don't think about that. That's becoming a common theme, I suppose. What it's supposed to do is bring back the AE1 crafting mechanic with refined storage, which sounds kind of cool. Let's see here. I'm going to need another crafting station. And I'm going to need some sticks. Alright, going to need whatever stone I have. Maybe some dirt for filler. My apple. Should really get at least one furnace going with some tiny coal. Let's see, what one furnace going to go. For now, I'm going to put it right there, although I don't like it there. And we will cook up that mutton. Alright. Okay, also have refined storage. Refined storage is awesome. It's very similar to AE1. So, we didn't think AE2 was going to get a port, but it did, but that wasn't until refined storage was pretty much ready. So, he had lots of time to work on that before AE2 got ported. So, and I understand Algorithm's busy, so he's got other things to do. He's made so many cool things. So, what am I supposed to do? Demand he finish a mod? That's silly, He's donating his time for free, so. But I really loved AE1, and although I did not like AE2 as well because of some of the mechanics, a lot of people hated the channels that I don't mind as much. The things I hated were, finding those stupid parts in the meteorites. That was annoying. So, I was glad to never do that again. and the automation, trying to automate it, was extremely difficult. They made it hard for I don't know what reason. I guess they felt it was too easy to get into quickly, which I mean I can see that. I know I had a lot of friends I play with would just like jump into AE like in 5 minutes, and that just seemed like weird to me. But you know, uh, I don't think artificial fetch quests are the way to fix that. If you're asking how I would fix that, I don't know that either. So, you know, it's not as though I have a solution. I'm just saying I didn't like his solution. So, it's very easy to throw stones from my glass house, which I shouldn't do, I suppose. Alright. Also have RF tools and RF tools dimension, RF tools controls, all the, you know, RF-y things. McJady he's a beast. I don't know how he makes all of these mods all the time, but he is just crushing it. Alright, also have Simply Jetpacks. It's a mod that adds jetpacks. I know, well, what were you thinking it did? Something different? Because it doesn't. It's jetpacks, that's what it does. It's purpose. You know, it's fine. Do a lot of things. I like mods that do one thing. Alright, also have Storage Drawers. Storage Drawers is definitely my favorite early game storage system, even into the late game too, because they will interact with refined storage, probably AE2 as well. I don't know. I did not put AE2 in this pack because I don't know why you'd want to have both that and refined storage. Some people prefer AE2. Some people prefer refined storage. I am a refined storage person. Nothing wrong with that. You know, I don't want artificial difficulties when I'm trying to do things. Let's see here. Gonna make me another pickaxe. Okay, so got Tinker's Construct. Tinker's Construct. Man, you know, if I listed every mod of my favorite mod ever, there'd be so many mods of my favorite mod ever. Tinker's is definitely a favorite of mine. It's, you know, it's one of those mods. So Tinker's adds all kinds of cool tools and cool mechanics for making tools, and adds smeltery, and you can melt things down, and you can automate it with Ender IO. That's even better, really. So the smeltery will definitely be the first ore doubling mechanic and smelting mechanic for things like you know, Electrum and other alloy smelter type things, induction smelter type things. Anything I can put into these smeltery, I am definitely going to do that. Alright, there's Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft is back. Thaumcraft is another one of my favorite mods ever. I don't know what it is about Thaumcraft. It has mechanics unlike anything else you will see anywhere. I mean, Botania is unique too, but basically that is just using vanilla mechanics to do different things, which is cool. It's cool that Vazkii, you know, said I don't want interfaces, inventories, and whatnot, but I really feel that Thaumcraft has done really incredible work in changing mechanics and adding new things that are just really cool and really, really well balanced. There really is nothing OP about any of Thaumcraft. You have to earn it, and I don't even mind because the things you can do with it are so cool. It's like, I mean, I know that there are other mods now that have exchangers. There's not enough wands. There's the exchangers mod. There was whatever the exchangers mod is based on that isn't around anymore. But Thaumcraft was the first, and that is the thing that made me fall in love with Thaumcraft, the Wand of Equal Trade, as it was called at that time. Alright, well, I guess I have enough stone for now because my pick's broken again. I don't want to make another one. So, let's see here. Yeah, Thaumcraft came back. Love Thaumcraft. The one probe, that's the thing at the top there. It's an alternative to Wayla, which is no longer being developed, I think. The guy who made that, I think actually works for Mojang now. So that's pretty cool. Thermal expansion, all the thermal other mods, dynamics, integration, cultivation, yada yada. So I will just call it thermal expansion. And finally, there is XNet, which I don't understand, but is some cool thing from McJitty, which does cabling and connecting of machines and other control paths and whatnot. So I hope to get into that sometime. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But that is the mod list. This is our house, and that was the first episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.